Nobaudi baltais turku jogurtu, pievienoto salātiem, zupām, mērcēm, desertiem un citiem ēdieniem. 101 pielietojums.
Olain Farm 50 gadi. Mēs Olain Farm nodrošinām ilgtspējīgus veselības aprūpes produktus un pakalpojumus, kas uzlabo mūsu klientu dzīvi un rada vērtību mūsu uzņēmumam. Komanda ir Olain Farm grupas dzinējspēks un lielākā vērtība. Mūs vieno gan vēlme palīdzēt cilvēkiem uzturēt un atgūt labu veselību, gan arī rūpes citam par citu. Esam lepni, ka Olain Farm ir ģimenei draudzīga darba vieta. 50 gadu laikā esam izauguši par nozīmīgu tirgus spēlētāju ar pārstāvniecībām teju 20 valstīs. Lepojamies ar plašu produktu portfeli un gada laikā saražojam vairāk nekā 1 miljardu kapsulu un tablešu. Esam radījuši vairāk nekā 60 gatavo zāļu formas, 25 aktīvās farmaceitiskās vielas un 20 starpproduktus. 75% no saražotā eksportējam uz vairāk nekā 50 pasaules valstīm. Šobrīd uzņēmuma fokus ir pārorientēšanās uz top 5 Eiropas valstīm. Tas ir jaunas partnerības, jaunu zināšanu apguve. Ieviesīsim jaunas tehnoloģijas jau esošajās jomās – sirds un asinsvadu, neiroloģiskajā, alerģiju ārstēšanas un antibakteriālajā. Un plānojam sasniegt jaunas virsotnes arī ginekoloģijas, onkoloģijas un diabēta zāļu jomās.
Hello and welcome to World Curling Tour TV. My name is Johan Enquist and I'll be hosting this final of the Latvian International Challenger together with
Axel Landelius. We're looking forward to this game between Team Weltsman from Estonia and Team Truxans from Latvia.
Yeah, so yellow team, Team Truxans. The players are Sandris Bukhols, Ivars Avatonis, Janis Klive and Martin Truxans.
And on Team Weltsman we have Igor Zenseljuk, Janis Kirsidi, Mikhail Vaslov and Edward Weltsman.
So the teams have just finished their practice before the game and we now see them shaking hands. So just waiting for the game to start here at this point. And we can see now Team Weltsman playing with the hammer. And here we have Sandris Bukhols being asked to play a guard, I think.
What's up?
It's hanging a bit wide.
Yeah.
But as this is the first end, we can make the conclusion that maybe it's not super important to have the first guard directly on the center line. Would you agree?
Yes, of course. This event is being played with a new no-tick rule, and maybe later in the game it can be really important to place your center guard on the line so the opponent can't touch it.
Here we have an attempt to go round. It's a bit heavy, so maybe not that optimal, slipping behind the T-line. Of course, we have seen throughout these days of play that it's a bit maybe a bit slower the first two ends, and then speeds up just a bit.
Stop!
You can see another attempt to go round, but still hanging a bit wide here. It's a bit comes up a bit short as well. So now Veldsman has early opportunity in the first end here to light two.
Спокойно! Спокойно! Костя, близко, Костя! О, валить! По-моему, сильно! О, 3-9! Доти обязательно! Все, доти будет. О, нет.
Around the guard, real nice.
Ждем сначала,
Landing
потом,
on
если
top
что,
of the
валим. Парни, спокойно, уверенно. Супер! 7-0.
You can see here now, Ivars Abotonis being asked to freeze. And it's just another setup shot.
Nav pavadīts. Tīra. Tikai tīra, viegli. Wow! Janka! Tikai Janka! Wow!
Looking a bit heavy, actually. Would have been an excellent line if it wasn't a bit heavy. If you say you would leave that to the sweepers, then it would be easy to maybe make that freeze, but just played it a bit too hard.
Куда? 6! Вес, надо, вес!
Trying to come up on top of their own stone here. Line
О,
looks
Игорь! Давай! Оттирай! Вес, говорите, парни, зону. Много раз говорили.
Sweeping there at the end to maybe make some separation, but
Хорошо!
did not have quite the weight for that, so they'll be happy now, leaving a double. Quite tricky double, actually. Jams quite often.
Широко. Я валил его почти весь путь.
having some thoughts a bit this one. Eventually decide to do the freeze.
Yeah, which definitely is quite an aggressive move. Leaving it as a setup, maybe to run the guard in later. Hopefully just forcing Veldsman to one this end.
Oh. Yep. Ja, līnija! Līnija un spēkam! Ir! Janka! Ja var, Jan! Ja, viss!
Going real hard on this one. Almost a bit overslept, swept.
Palika ārā.
Here we can see now Team Weltzman. Quite an easy open takeout, just to a potential setup. Maybe later in the end they'll be laying 3 here if everything goes as planned, but it's really curling at the end, this one.
It's a decent result.
Yeah.
Хорошо, Кость. 10-5 где-то. Не взял до конца врез.
Martin Struksans in quite some trouble now, but electing to play the aggressive shot again, as he has the entire end, so really not left with any other choice than to keep freezing this and just hope the opponent doesn't end up with an angle advantage.
They're not touching this one yet.
Can hear them say backline, so it's really heavy actually. Ends up moving one of the stones just a bit further out and behind the tee line, but not really what they hoped for.
It's gonna have a real opportunity here to really lock in this end and almost secure a score.
Yeah, you're completely right. We're looking at a potential really big score here in the first end, which would be a huge upset. These two teams are quite even, so
3-5 даже окей тоже. Тройка, 3.
really not surprised to see both teams going in really aggressive in this end, but the way the situation looks now, it's definitely in Weltzman's favor.
Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Игорь! Игорь!
Doing hard. It's very hard to stone.
Держи! Игорь, да! До конца держи!
It's on the guard actually.
О, ничего, ничего. Мало линии, хорошо вышло. Мало линии больше надо было. Это 2 было. Sorry.
I don't think they know exactly why that curled. Figuring now, is there a chance for him to maybe make a shot here to really save this end? Looking at the freeze between those two stones, which would render 2 points to Weltzman quite difficult without making a big weight double.
Seems to be a double available already now if they want to play it. Chance to lie free.
Nu var arī tikai uz šito iet. Vai arī iet šiten. Jā. Tur jau tādā papīrītī baigā.
I think they are discussing the weight, whether they want to play it sort of a double, but right now there's talking about freezing. Now the freeze is a very aggressive move, but definitely if they make it, leave them in quite a good position, because it would be very hard to remove.
Quite hard to tell now if red is lying 2 or only 1. So
Bet bišķiņ tikai vājāk, vai?
0-9, tad jau.
9. Spēks labs! Spēks ļoti labs! Tīri.
Neko, gaidam!
Looking a bit heavy right now, but line is just excellent, so if they can move this into position, it would be just a great shot. And there you go. About 3 centimeters to the left on your screen would be the optimal position. But this is very good as well. Now we can see Edward really contemplating what to do here. Wrecking on that guard was a mistake they could not afford. But still looking at many possibilities to score 2 this end, so
Šis bija sēvers, tā liekas. Tā tur viens brieda.
And regarding the chat messages we've received so far, whether we'll show the women's final after this. I think we don't have any overhead cameras, but I think we can get some on-ice footage. But we'll make sure to keep you updated on the score as the game progresses.
It's played at the same time now. Sheet next time.
Of course, in this case, we see both finals played on sheet B and C. And there we go, just a great tap back. Still very hard to remove that yellow. So
if they make the double here, it should be hard for Veltsman to get in another stone for 2 points.
you figure there's a triple there now for him.
Might be.
Red stone to right on the 4-foot. Probably catches on the one on the 8-foot, but will certainly start spinning upwards if he makes it 7/8 outside on the top 4-foot stone.
Tas, kas ir aiz mūsu dzeltenā, nē, tas nē. Nu, viņš arī labāk, lai paliek tur. Viņš jau sargā mūsējo. Jā. Nevajag pāri akmeņiem. Nevajag pāri akmeņiem pāri. Dirst. Redzi? Ok. Jā. No what?
It's hanging out a bit wide here early, but really curling now, actually. Because right now he's on nose hit. Just overcurled it slightly, but ends up rolling to a really good position, actually.
Viņai esi karēķis otrs. Ko? Kāds bukiņš atkal beigās?
Это надо точно пользоваться. Если мы так сделаем, ну, как бы...
А если вот так вот поставить?
Поставить?
Поставить.
И что нам это даст? Они следующим вот пробьют сильно.
The two finals are played with case stones, opposed to the side sheets, which are blue Trevor stones, a bit older style stones. So
Ровно на линию.
all teams in this tournament have played with both, so it's a bit different.
Или хотя бы
Curls a bit less on the side sheets versus these center two sheets, which curl really nice actually.
Чуть-чуть больше. Окей. О,
Gave
нет!
that
Костя,
one
вали,
a big
Костя!
old push.
Костя, вали, Костя,
Костя, до конца, Костя!
Костя, вали! Да! Игорь, роу! Игорь!
Давай!
Окей.
Bit of roll in on that
Почти.
one. Not what they were hoping for, but I'd say that's quite a good spot.
Ну да.
Ну, ты, конечно,
Certainly a good
всё
spot.
широко выходит, вроде на линию направил.
Maybe a double there now.
Ну, хорошо, что мы закрыли это. То есть они не могут этим долго.
Да.
Так что у нас +2 стоит. И это закрытый. Но они разносить будут точно.
Конечно.
Но
Если желтый все равно может. Тут, lai nepaliek trīskāršais viņiem, ne? Šimoties ar te, tur.
mēs te varam uzsist. Ja
Klausies, nevajag vien. Nevajag. Viņiem
It's actually a red double there now.
But it should leave the draw to the pin open for 2 points.
Yes.
Tas mūsais atliks te.
Yeah, now they're looking at the hit on the red and just
Tagad mūsais paliks te.
roll just a stone to the side.
Viškiņ jau tikai vajag.
Then you will cover the draw path to the pin. And,
Viņš jau nav
Quite
jāiet.
difficult to score too.
Baigi maz, jā. Baigi smalki jau, tikai 4 jau tikai vajag. Tūks.
Nu, beigas haks.
Ja iet šitain, tad šitam to ārā, ne? Nu jā, vajag izskatāt divus.
So we see Vice skip Giannis Klive just checking the angles here. And I think he's worried a bit about the yellow stone there close to the button spinning. In case to hit just a bit too thick.
Jā, labāk šaurāk. Četrnieki, ja? Jā, vajadzētu.
Not really playing a lot of weight on this one.
Tīram,
Just a quiet
tīram.
tap.
Jā, viss.
Looks to be
Cik.
soft board weight.
Jā. Droši. Wow. Beig.
Calling the sweepers off.
Viss labi,
Got a
labi.
good 2/3 there. Now this leaves Edward Veldsman with just one choice,
Точно уйдет.
probably.
А
что,
вот этот
бить
уйдет
собрался?
или нет?
Playing the
Oh,
tap,
не,
but
не, не.
looking
Давай
at
без
the
этих.
angles there for
Вот,
maybe a
сюда,
triple.
Не надо, не выдумывай ничего.
Костя! Что думаешь? Сейчас посмотрим, просто можно. Сейчас, что это нам дает? Будем пробовать 2 или все-таки просто тэпнем на +2?
Now just
Я
a
тоже бы
centered
ставил.
yellow there
Ну
at
да,
you see.
здесь угол вроде бы как
In the
есть, что
lower
он
screen
уходит,
there.
но не факт.
Нет,
Может,
нет.
он
If he hits
останется.
the red one,
Он
to the left of it.
зацепит.
Окей, давай
About
просто
half a
тогда
stone,
маленький тэп
or maybe
сюда.
a bit thinner, would spin out.
Так, наверное.
I'd say the double on the 2 yellows are
Чуть-чуть
possible
можно.
for
Да,
3
ну,
points.
нам
Should go between the 2 reds.
Нам стеем или не довалить, главное именно вес. Самое главное именно вес. Вес должна быть шестерка.
Зона 7.
6, 7-6.
Да.
Не, я с ошибкой на то, что я бросаю шестерку, если может быть 5, то с ошибкой на то, что он останется, и мы один возьмем. Так что стараемся брать 2. Сколько думаете на 5? 5,5 зона. Нет. 8, наверное. 8, 7, 5.
Now electing to play the
Давай
soft
8.
tap back.
Я понимаю, 8 нормально будет. Окей.
2 in the first 10. That's a great statistical advantage. You know, both of these teams, particularly Team Weltzman, likes to play really aggressive, so we'll see if they
Куда? Спокойно, говори зону!
maybe play a bit more defensive next time if he makes this shot.
Игорь, надо! Зону, Костя, зону,
Doing a
Костя!
lot this done.
This is certainly going to cross the central line
Все, отпусти.
and pulls up quite a bit short as well.
Один красный.
There will be 1 red for Team Weltzman.
Надо было... Надо было поувереннее, но немножко смолодушничали.
A lot of stones in the first end.
Я вижу, да.
It's not too typical, but these two teams throughout this tournament have played very aggressively. Lots of stones in play and high scores. So we'll probably see a lot of that this game.
Yeah, certainly an exciting game coming up here. Now, the women's final in Sheet C.
6.
Team Blair from Scotland, I believe, just scored 1 playing the Yellowstones against Hurleman.
Да, не, я думаю 8-0, нормально будет.
And the second end
Все
was
зависит от твоего позитива.
2 Hurleman, so the score is 2-1 to Team Hurleman.
8-0. Линия отлично. 6. Спокойно, внимательно. Только Костя, спокойно. О, не, Костя, не. Спокойно, внимательно. Не. Нет! 3-6. Сам. Супер, Игорь, идеально. Хорошо, да, ровно на тилайн. Ну вот. Супер! Ян! Мягко.
Open hit here, really over curls.
9-8 еще.
Flash it by about a rock, so
Медленно, да. Ой,
looks like
Игорёха.
a mistake here from Team Weltzman lead.
Не давите. Слабо.
Проверил, да? Тилайн! Постой, здесь.
Now we can see Martin Turksan's just
It's okay. Spēksmjot labs.
calling this in the house just to lie to and secure maybe a force in this end, being a really open play.
Lying 2 in the house is always good, but this early in the end might be hard to keep it that way.
8!
Yes, we've certainly seen some mistakes from both these teams throughout the days. Not on draws, really, but open takeouts have been just a bit difficult, I think.
Игорь! Игорь! Линия послышится. 8-3. Все супер. Шире был? Нет, отлично.
Sweepers are on it right away.
Makes it about a half a rock. Rolls over, and that's certainly not the separation they were looking for.
Let's see if Tutsenko can take these two out. Should be quite easily being lined up like this.
He doesn't need to throw it an absolute missile, but just a firm, normal take-up weight.
Awesome! Игорь!
Опа!
Игорь!
Давай, 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 Игорь, давай! Давай, Игорь! Вытирай желтый!
You see there a mistake.
Хорошо было, я мало поставил очень. Моя ошибка.
Almost spinning out of the house, but
Certainly, if they would have wanted to hit on that side, they probably would have needed a bit more weight to make sure that stone spins out. But
Viegli tīra. Laiks labs. Tīra. O, piedē. Piedē, pirms tī aiztev. Aiztī, bišķi aiz. Neaiztiec.
Oh, sit.
Baigi labi. Es tā atgāju no malas. Tas mums ļoti labāk. Хорошо, Вов! Пошире! О, Игорь! Игорь! Да. Ролл!
Тащи!
Ближе! Супер, Ян!
Отлично!
really close there on that roll now. Very well played.
Чуть пошире, да, было?
should almost be impossible now to not leave a double.
Labi.
Viens!
Beidz!
Jā.
Предыдущий 7-8 был. Перевалить чуть может.
So now we can see that we're moving closer and closer towards a blank set up in this end.
О, сам! Пошире! О!
Really throwing quite a bit of weight on this one. Probably like an
8, чуть-чуть пошире.
8.5, 9 second takeout. That
Жаль, ну ладно.
not really the weight was called for.
Хорошо.
Spēklāps, sākums. Pīlains. Tīri. Lēnām.
We have Giannis Cleven drawing the wing. Makes it quite good on the tee line there.
Надо, чтобы наверняка. 7-5-8 хит стоит. Валит много, да. Костя, когда Костя 8-1 бросил.
Now we have, of course, the only left-handed player in this entire tournament, I think. Edward Wetzman. With an open hit.
О! Игорь! Костя, Костя! Игорь! О, Костя! Костя! Ай.
You wait on that one and just about rolls out of the house. Gives Truxans a chance to maybe freeze this. But Wetzman should probably be able to peel it off wherever he puts this one.
Certainly. Don't need to play a lot of weight. There's a good amount of action on these stones. So no need for a 4-second peel, just move a frozen stone out of the house.
Viņš sargā mums nevar palikt. Nu, jā. 8.
Martin Truxans.
Jā. Aivars! Aivars stiprāks! Aivars stiprāks!
Nē, stiprāks.
Sweepers are being called off.
Aivars!
Looking like
Aivars!
quite a heavyweight. They'll certainly tap this stone.
Really good effort.
Likās baigi stājās, sorry.
Great effort, but just a bit heavy.
Baigi, likās stājās baigi.
Ir labs.
Jā, viņš likās, viņš apstās. Ошибка, чтобы с нашим просто вышел.
We've seen Edward Wetzman play quite a few hits this week. Now he doesn't tend to throw in with a lot of rotation.
Игорь! Игорь, держи! Игорь! Игорь, держи! Воу, сейчас стоп!
And that certainly comes back to bite him, I think.
Попробуем.
Just about hangs on there.
Хорошо. Кажется, как будто он сейчас свалит, а он не падает.
They're discussing which side to hit this stone on. Of course, there's a chance it could hit the back red and roll into the rings.
Pārkritieni. Šī tā. Ja viņš iekrīt šeit, tad viņš te paliek. Tāpēc saka, drošāk uz šito. Viņš te.
Debating a bit which side to hit. In the case of hitting it on the outside, it'll be quite far out into the frost, which we've seen this tournament. Just a bit in some games. So there'll be some guessing on how to make this shot, but I think firm and good rotation, you'll certainly see this shot made.
Man!
Not really throwing a lot of weight at this.
Vīsceļ!
Quite soft, like a
Vīsceļ!
normal weight hit.
Būs labs, būs labs.
There you go.
Smoky.
It's made.
Perfect. Keeping the hammer going into the third end. Hope we will see some more stones in action. It's a bit boring, this type of play.
Of course, playing in a final, you want to minimize the score. But once you do get the chance, I think we'll see either one of these teams really stepping into it and going around everything.
They are calling the draw to the button, so
Пять тоже, 5 окей.
Опять же от твоего позитива зависит.
See now, Igor Chensuk.
7-5. Кажется,
Ян,
умирает.
держи, Ян, держи.
5. 6.
О, спокойно тогда, о, спокойно, 6 окей. Не тратим силы. 4-0-0. Ям можно, наверное. Да, можно. Можно. Супер. Молодцы.
And the open hit called for and made.
Десять! Да, 10, да! Да.
This one from Chenko is just curling him miles here.
9-4.
Quite happy to
Я поставил.
make that out of the house.
Дело не в щетке, дело в том, что Игорь отпускает мягко.
Но ты должен делать поправку на это. Тут валить хорошо, подвалить можно.
Хорошо, договорились.
Ту же самую ошибку делаем.
Well, what do you say? I don't think this stone is heavy.
I think he actually called corner guard here. Will probably be removed by Weltzman.
Just figuring maybe throwing a corner guard now. Now we see a center guard play. This is certainly interesting.
Я думаю, да. Да. 9-5.
We can see
Перевалить центр.
Edward Weltzman showing it quite close to the corner guard, so he wants to cross the center line.
Поуже.
They might be looking to force Truxans here and get the hammer back in the fourth end.
2-5.
Always good to have the hammer in even ends.
Умирает.
Где щетка?
Где щетка?
Все супер.
Где щетка?
Все супер. О, все. Очень хорошо.
And the score now on CG. Blair versus Hurleyman. Blair just blanked the third end, playing now on the fourth. The score is still 2-1 to Hurleyman.
Платцы! Jā, jā.
Laik, līdz galam teikt.
Ir, līnija ir. Wow. Jā. Okay.
You see now, Avantonis slipping behind the tee line.
7-5, да. 7-0.
Not really in an optimal place to put your stone.
No, not really. It gives the chance for Weltzman to come down here and make a freeze.
Игорь! Да, Ян!
A lot of sweeping on this one.
From here, it certainly doesn't look heavy, but I think they have it if they really go. Looking real good now. Just hangs a bit wide.
Отлично. Молодец. 4-3.
Having to jump that stone really early. Really didn't give it a chance to curl, so.
Septiņi.
7-8.
Cik bija šitas?
0.
Tā, 0. Jo manējais bija 0.
Šit bija 0.
Nu, 6-7 varam.
Viņš paņem.
Nē.
Ok, labi.
Labāk turiet, nekā mēs viņu uzdanām. Nosējam. Nu jā, 6-7 tagad. Jep! Visu! Līdz! Mūka! Paldies jums! Labi uzbarzās. Labāk ir. Tāpat mēs gribam. Jā.
Не знаю, линия, конечно, немножко напрягает. Если в гард, не так страшно. Ошибка в гард. 2. О! Игорь! Игорь, вали! Игорь, вали! Игорь, да! Игорь, до конца вали! Игорь, до конца! Еще! Давай! Надо! Супер! Очень хорошо.
Exactly what they called for.
Excellent mid shot.
1-8.
Really important here to take care of your shooter. Just excellent weight as well. It makes the roll just perfect in behind. So now they got backing. So.
Cik. Labi. Mājas sākums.
I think they're calling the freeze here.
Important to get the right angle on this one.
They're quite close, so freeze is really precise.
Stiprāks! Back 4! Viņš ir back 4! Plāni trāpums viņam.
It's coming up a bit heavy.
Varbūt plāni.
Moving it behind the tee line, but leaving an easy double here. Now, of course, Weltzman being quite happy to get the hammer back. May elect the roll.
Pilnīgi.
Making the double could leave a draw to freeze the red one on the side of the forefoot.
Whoa!
Big weight on this one.
Whoa! Игорь, вали! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Игорь!
Right
Игорь,
now
Игорь,
it's
Игорь, Игорь, Игорь!
lining up the jam there.
Окей, хорошо, Ян. 7-9.
Now just a great opportunity here for Martin Turksans to come down and freeze, maybe tap it just a bit. Doesn't really have to lie too.
Vari augstāk! Vari augstāk!
Nu,
Viņš ir negatīvs! Viņš ir negatīvs!
viņš jau tur iet labi.
Nē, nu ko pēc tam mēs darīsim?
Tad jau viņiem būs jādomā. Jā. Jā,
Of course, anywhere behind cover, a third shot would be acceptable, but really, really good here if Cleo can make this freeze.
Spēkiem vajadzēs!
Going hard for line here.
Spēks ir!
It's not really close to guard.
Stipri jau.
Wow!
Reverse calling heavy. You can see here, just a great shot.
Viņš pa daudz atsitās. Labs. Nu jā, bet ja viņiem tur var sanāk labs, tad dubult.
Might be able to hit the right yellow one and roll to the left and just push the left yellow one out of the forefoot.
Если будет стей, не страшно, если...
You need a lot of weight on this one.
Ты хочешь именно с этой...
And this would have to be played by some real Swedish standard of big weight.
Толстое попадание по желтому, и ролл вправо, он может коснется тогда
Maybe we could
желтый
see
немножко от
Johan Nygren behind the handle on this one. Would be a makeable double.
Просто тоже окей. Но смотрим толстое попадание и чтобы желтый. Чуть-чуть больше, наверное. Окей, нет, окей. 7, да, 7-5. О, сам! Нет, шире,
He's
шире!
throwing this one, but it's not super hard.
Игорь!
Being a bit wide for line here. That's
Много.
really not even close.
Странно. Скинул. Импульс, да. Да. Жалко. Да. 7 ровно. Окей. Чтобы сделать именно второй лук. Nē, nekas, viņš jau nevarēs viņu baigi izsist.
Jānis man bija 0. Nu jā, 98.
Martin Turksans with the pressure shot here. It's not really just good to be anywhere third shot. I think he needs to glue it on the face.
Nu, 0. Jā, ļoti labi. Nu, tādu. Okay.
Ivers!
Back labs!
Ivers!
Whoa.
Okay, Ivers! Ivers!
Back to
Līnija!
stiprāk! Step! Back to
Līnija,
mid!
Ivers! Līnija!
Going
Līnija!
hard for line here.
Līnija!
Going to be quite close to guard, but
Come on,
close.
Maiņa!
No question about weight.
Okay. Ļoti labi.
That's a shot made.
Line 2.
Jā. Oh.
Now I can't see really the distance between those two Yellowstones. But running that run back down
Или от этого.
does not feel like it would move the back yellow really anywhere far out of the 8 foot at least.
Ну смотри, ты куда? Сюда хочешь стол? Ну как бы, ну да. Нелегко. Ну я понимаю, да. Мы можем все равно на 3 попасть, все поставим. Ну да, но это тоже на 3, мы же его просто уберем, а они поставят.
Would probably be makeable if they were completely frozen and
Хотя бы
hitting
здесь оставим, если здесь
half a stone with the guard on the
Если здесь мы закроем им линию.
in view the right side.
Давай.
Even with a perfect freeze here,
Ну уберем, они постановку
Martin
сделают.
Struxan
Последний
will
камень, ну.
probably always have a shot for 2.
Где-то вот так. Сюда, это идеально. Если будет здесь, то это не так страшно. И они должны будут или отыгрывать, или как-то вести.
We see Edward Weltzman
На шестеркой, если ошибаемся,
electing to
хотя
play
бы
a shot
центр
just to
оставляем его на
shrink
пятерке.
down the possible draw
Должен
area.
в центр привести.
And
7-5, наверное, точно.
not really thinking he can do anything
Чуть-чуть поменьше.
better than
Поменьше.
placing a stone in the way.
7-5, наверное, да? 7 окей, наверное,
Of course, if this shot ends up with a great line, they certainly could make the freeze. And we've seen his stones, particularly his out turn, which he's playing right now, curl
небольшой.
quite well.
Спокойно. Игорь, валит, Игорь! Куда? Костя, говори, куда? Костя, зону говори! Зону говори, 6 надо.
Now it's just a question about weight.
14-3. Костя! Костя!
Давай,
Костя!
давай!
Ай,
He
чуть-чуть.
just takes the top one.
Now it's suddenly a easy shot for 3 here.
Понятное дело. Я зоны так и не услышал от вас. Я зоны не услышал от вас.
The score still being 1-0 to Team Weltzman.
Stay, принимайте.
Tā vajag šaurāk. Cik tad mēs uz 7 metām? 0. Jā. Labāk viss. Jā. Jā, labāk. Viss ceļ turēt.
Playing just a board weight hit here.
Straight on it.
And this one's really tight. I really have to work this.
Jā, tur. Būs labs, aiziet.
It's close, but that's good shot.
Makes it. Perfect shot.
Jā,
No margin.
Nekā tā čurikus.
That's a great shot then for 3 for Martin Truxans.
Real good end there. Not what we expected after first two stones.
No, they really called that the guards quite late in the end, a bit surprising.
Looking over at the women's final, in the fourth end, Team Blair secured 2 points and taking the lead with a 3-2 lead against Hürleman. A real tight game over there.
Yeah, we saw in that previous end, just the Swiss third having to make a run double just to not lose massive amounts of points. So I think they're quite happy to get away with it, just a 2.
They're electing the hit and roll. Not really expected. Thought they would like to get back in the game, maybe throw a guard, a corner guard. Try and score some points here in this even end.
I think this really is a sign of confidence from Edward Elsman's side. He thinks he has lots of ends to play here and get back in the game. So really just an excellent roll there from Igor Dachenko.
Yeah, he's been playing quite good this game so far.
Yeah, you would think all those cigarettes and sweeping would make you tired, but he just keeps going like a machine, so it's really good. Vadå? Well then, let's see if he can make this one. Corner guard is called. Taking about 6.5, 7 feet of ice.
2-9, внимательно, внимательно.
I'm really sorry to say that I think I might have jinxed him there. Coming down all the way to the back 12 foot. So I apologize.
Надо все пытаться, Игорь. Ты должен все делать вместе.
Ой, it okay? Yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Oh.
We can see here quite a steep angle here on this double, making them really just wanting to roll above that back 12 stone.
Подтолкни, это слабо, это не 9. О, шире, воу! Воу! 2! Воу, Игорь, Игорь!
Bit of miscommunication there.
+1 где-то, 1,5. Да нет! О, нет, 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 нет! Роу! Блин, в конце такой.
But makes it quite well actually.
10-5. 10-5. Уже медленно было. Ну да. Сразу видно. Ну да, правильно тер. Если так медленнее, правильно. 10-5.
Gaz, 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 gaz. Gaz, 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 gaz. Visu. Iet labi. Varbūt vēl paliks pat.
I think this just is a case of maybe a bit too much weight on this stone. Hangs in the house, which is...
Yeah, he hits the right side of the stone. It wouldn't be nice to overcurl there. Could have jammed onto the own yellow in the back.
Of course.
9!
The yellow stones are moving closer together.
Десять! Да! Игорь, да! 10, да! Да!
Hard sweep on this one.
And that's a
Gonna
flash.
make it.
10-5. Есть.
Now this doesn't really change the situation too much. Of course, the blank is not really there anymore.
It's quite early. Few good shots, and it
Езжай
can be
сильнее, надо выбивать камни. Что
Sure,
прошлое у
and
тебя
then
на полтора медленнее.
Might even be looking to score here, Team Eltzman.
Jā, no līdz.
Make a good freeze, and the opponent misses, just as we've seen here.
Jā. Spēks labs!
Vajag, vajag! Droši!
Spēks labs! Tīlains!
Ir.
Tīlains!
Во! Во! Во!
Nebija. Backcheck.
Pats?
Jā. Nē. Līnija. Jā, pavēl tālāk. Sorry, bišķi. Jā, bišķi. Kaut kā likās, ka stāsies, bet nu. Galīgi nestāsies.
9 tad galīgi iet, jā.
Nu, man tāds 8-6-nieks.
8! 8! Я думаю, чуть поменьше. Да, ну сейчас 8, а не 9. О, шире! О! Костя! Костя! Импульса много.
Lots of weight there, hitting outside of stone. Not really what they were hoping for. Team Velsman having a bit of a rough time this end.
Jā, tur labāk tad. Jā. Tāds pieķer balto viņš tad. Turētu būt, vai pat viss baltajā.
Bišķi vairāk, lai baltajā.
Jā. Jā. Spēks ir tīlains.
Lēnāk, lēnāk. Droši! O!
That's it.
Kur viņš ar
Back
beigas
4,
slīd?
back 8.
Jā, tās beigas, ja tev liekas, ka jau sprāgonīt. 9! Это окей, это тоже хорошо.
Да, я понял,
Два
понял.
идеально.
Let's
9.
see if Giannis Kisiridi can make this roll here.
О, шире! 8-5. Воу, Игорь.
Oh, sweeping on this one,
Игорь. 9.
trying to make it curl a bit.
Окей. Не понимаю, что шире. Импульс, наверное, да, сильный. Блин, у нас весь дом, а мы не можем хитро сделать. Это я шире вышел или импульс был? Да. Ну импульс был, да. Ну там и тело, и импульс, там все вместе было.
Jā. Obligāti ir jāies. Потом. Nu, jā. Jau labi, nulīt jau. Ir jau slīd.
Martin Struksans.
Bež!
Open hit here to line 3.
Whoa! Nice!
Skip and vice skip not really agreeing, but shot is made, so I guess it's fine.
Quick update from the women's game here. Over. We have Team Hirleman laying 3 stones here with hammer. 1 stone left per team. Team Blair has to make something good here.
Центральному желтому перед ним оставляем 8. Если 5, все, что на 8 футов, это уже отлично. Это уже будет для них очень тяжело. Не, даже и до, и за тем более, за нам и нужно. Сколько думаете, за T8? 6, 5, 7, да? 7, да? Окей. С импульсом, с плюсом,
чуть уже!
Спокойно. Это уже! Игорь, можно! Костя, говори зону!
Now,
Зону говори!
Edward Welsman trying to
Вдвоем!
freeze here
Линия!
in the back rings.
Да!
Calling for line.
8 футов!
Давай!
Вдвоем!
Need to get it down there.
Все. Перевалил. Ну, лучше ничего.
Should be no trouble for Martin Struksans.
Now this is easily peelable. In terms of fruit, I might call this a banana. Really don't need to focus a whole lot on this peel.
Jā. Īsti ļoti. Ja paliek, tad bonusniņš, jā.
Jā, pēdējais.
Pieru dara, jā.
O!
7!
Jo. O! Mierīgi!
Labi.
Es aiziešu, jā?
Yep.
And Edward Welsman will need to draw for 1.
Nu, viņš varēja palikt, jā.
Но еще плюс импульс был, поэтому 6-5-7-0 точно. Так, чтобы наверняка, да? Спокойно, приготовьтесь, если что.
Should be no trouble, just having played a draw.
Плюс небольшой был. Щетку сверху. Зону куда?
And lots of backing as well.
Игорь, можно, Игорь!
Можно!
О, все. Окей, ну смотри, куда зашел.
Not in the middle, but it's good enough for 1 point.
Ну да, но вы говорите, нет.
Yes, it's quite comfortable, of course, being a 4th player and having the entire 8 foot to draw to.
Да.
Good practice for the entire team, actually, to get to play a couple of those shots.
Team Welsman being down 1 point without hammer after half the game. It will be a tough fight to get back, but nothing's impossible here. To give you guys an update on the women's final, Team Hurlman scored 3 points and taking back the lead with a 5-3 lead against Team Player.
Izsēnis uz tālām zemēm veda slaveno Latvijas sviestu. Latvijas meistari prata to gatavot. Klasiskie baltais eksporta produkti gatavoti pēc labākajām latviešu tradīcijām. Nobaudi īpaši atzinīgi novērtēto baltais eksporta sviestu un skābo krējumu. Ar gadiem pārbaudīta kvalitāte. Baltais.
Olain Farm 50 gadi. Mēs Olain Farm nodrošinām ilgtspējīgus veselības aprūpes produktus un pakalpojumus, kas uzlabo mūsu klientu dzīvi un rada vērtību mūsu uzņēmumam. Komanda ir Olain Farm grupas dzinējspēks un lielākā vērtība. Mūs vieno gan vēlme palīdzēt cilvēkiem uzturēt un atgūt labu veselību, gan arī rūpes citam par citu. Esam lepni, ka Olain Farm ir ģimenei draudzīga darba vieta. 50 gadu laikā esam izauguši par nozīmīgu tirgus spēlētāju ar pārstāvniecībām teju 20 valstīs. Lepojamies ar plašu produktu portfeli un gada laikā saražojam vairāk nekā 1 miljardu kapsulu un tablešu. Esam radījuši vairāk nekā 60 gatavo zāļu formas, 25 aktīvās farmaceitiskās vielas un 20 starpproduktus. 75% no saražotā eksportējam uz vairāk nekā 50 pasaules valstīm. Šobrīd uzņēmuma fokus ir pārorientēšanās uz top 5 Eiropas valstīm. Tas ir jaunas partnerības, jaunu zināšanu apguve. Ieviesīsim jaunas tehnoloģijas jau esošajās jomās – sirds un asinsvadu, neiroloģiskajā, alerģiju ārstēšanas un antibakteriālajā, un plānojam sasniegt jaunas virsotnes arī ginekoloģijas, onkoloģijas un diabēta zāļu jomās.
Okay, welcome back. We have play in the 5th end here. Scores equal. We have Team Truksans with hammer. Welsman having put up 1 center guard and Truksans having tried to go around it. Placed it right on the boundary. So see this freeze here is hanging out wide and doesn't quite make enough contact to be usable. In this case, maybe you'd elect coming around again from the other side.
Nē, es gribu iekšā, lai iekšā. Jā. Jā. Mājas.
5-6, jā. 5-6. Jā. Jā.
Būs, tur jau. Jā. Seši.
Ends up jamming the shot, but not really catastrophe.
Kaut kas tur beigās pārmežo. Jā, viņš beigas nekrīt tik daudz, jā.
Played it just a couple of feet too hard and doesn't pay off as well.
Вес 9, 9 зона. Конец дома, вес. Зона 9. Я думаю 50. Да, я думаю 50.
Konstantin Lachenko
Слабо.
asked here for the freeze. Now this one's quite tight flying.
6. 6. 7! Игорь! 7! Игорь, да!
But also quite heavy actually, so
Игорь!
we'll probably see the stone raised to the back four maybe.
Что, отирать? Нет. Да, можно. В смысле нет, блин?
This leaves a double. An opportunity to lie free, but the jam might be there on the back yellow.
Yes, actually I think
Больше бы завалил. Меньше надо было.
making double, I don't think anyone in the right mind would care about the back yellow there.
Okay.
Just a roll and where your shooter ends up being the most important thing in this case.
Yeah. Whoa, Platz.
Trying to make this one curl.
That's really hanging out there. That's really just a catastrophic shot.
Managed to get one red out of the house.
Well, it's okay. Rolling out's not, and probably never is optimal, but
There are two yellow stones hanging on the back of the rings. Could be scaring for Team Weltzman, leaving those.
have to be quite good team though to be able to score on those two stones.
Сильно! Игорь, валить! Давай! Сильно! Лучше желтых! Давай! Игорь, надо! Игорь, жестче! Еще, Игорь! Еще! Молодец!
Also sweeping on this one. Getting in just enough to lie two.
Now, feeling there's maybe a chance for actually a triple there right now.
Just getting rid of this guard and the top red on the top 12 foot would be really good.
We can almost always draw the conclusion here that's really going to be a hard end to blank.
Paņem bišķi. Yep.
Tuvāk.
Whoa.
And this is close. And just jams it, and it's really quite unlucky. I threw that quite well, but not really having thrown a whole lot of those stones throughout the tournament, and close to the line there can be quite tricky, but just really close. Bit more curl and it's right there.
5-5! 5-5! Не маленькая линия? Нет.
And just a quick update there on Cheat C. We have a score on 5-3. 5 points Herman and 3 points Blair here. Playing in the sixth then.
Чуть-чуть подал. Не шире! Вот ждем! Только Игорь ждем! Воу! Кажется, сильнее. Ай, зря подал ему. 3,7, это много, это много. Это много, нет. Да. Нет.
Seems to be a bit heavy, this one. Not want to leave a double.
Нормально.
Surprised to see they did not sweep that down even further, because this leaves a double. Slipped quite far enough, but maybe Edward Weltzman figuring that his top 12 stone is better than both of the two back stones, so it's very hard to tell.
See Giannis climb here with a big weight shot. Doesn't look that heavy.
Yes, Pax!
Richtig!
No.
Really curling as well. That's a nose hit.
That's a question, do you want to leave that stone and just draw? Make the roll. Playing the roll might end up behind T-line, which is not perfect in this situation.
No, especially considering that Martin Truxans has several shots to play. You can always make a freeze to that. It's almost better just to nose this, because the angle will be really difficult on that double.
Шире! Whoa, Игорь!
Sweeping for curl over here. And this one looks half a rock on the outside from here, but that just makes it a good shot. Question now, you dare to play this double? Certainly is there, and the angle's good to make the back yellow just fly out the pocket there.
Now looking at a run back double. Having the last stone would be good to get rid of that. Top red, it's a bit scaring right now.
Giannis Kliva just... He has probably to step up his weight a bit, because they're taking very similar eyes to his last shot. And this is in fact an in-turn, it seems. And I'm just completely wrong. They're playing the tap back.
Backline!
Backline!
Lini! Uzmanas! Linie! Whoa!
Really close to that guard. Wow, and it's just made it.
Whoa!
I think it nudged it a small bit.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually, you can see on the handle there on the top one. Watching now.
Now
Now it's
real good result.
that's a small field gauge to measure that gap.
6. Да, в 4 фута, 6-я зона, к желтому. Что думаете по... Это сколько? 7-5, а если 6-5? 6-5 это сильно?
Ending up behind T leaves an opportunity for Edward Weltzman to make a freeze on this one.
Now, Edward Weltzman really throwing with quite an unconventional delivery style, but it's really worked for him throughout this entire tournament.
О, линия супер, только Игорь! 6 надо! Контролируй! Только Игорь! Выше! О, не сильно, кажется, нет! Выше! Сам нет!
No sweeping on this one.
Нет,
This one looks
сильно!
back 12 almost. It's just a rocket ship.
Много. Окей. 13-3. Сильно. По линии хорошо было. Ну да, стал бы идеально. Сейчас интересно. Un mēs pēc tam virsū.
Viņi jau metīs klāt. Tāpēc mums ir
Labāk šeit, bet tad mēs netiekam klāt, ja viņš te uzliek.
Un tad viņi netiks klāt.
In this case, I think I would call it just full 8 foot,
Ja? Tikai pusīt.
sort of half buried behind the guard. Leaves no double, and
Pieslēgt, es domāju.
Jā, viņš jau jāizslēg.
Sasmērēt, ja tu kāds slēdz.
you can't really do anything about the run, but
Vismaz pusi jābūt.
that's not an easy shot, and it's probably the hardest shot you could leave to Edward Weltzman in this case.
Labi. 8 pēdas, cik tu? Mārtiņa, 8?
Just don't want to leave a double here. Even if they have last stone, it's always risky to play a hit or draw when the other team has lots of stones in the house.
We have seen throughout the week in some games the ice is getting quite flat in the middle, and really pulling the handbrakes on some stones.
Nu, gandrīz 9.
So far in this game we've not seen that, but it's certainly coming around the 7th last
Jo viņš ir,
end.
viņš paliek lēnāks. Nu labi, tu tas Jankam tas kaut kā dīvaini tur nostrāda, bet nu, viņš bišķi liekas lēnāks, ledus tā paliek. 9, jā.
Overall the ice has been just excellent. Bit on a slow side maybe for what would be considered great curling ice, but consistent. Curls just really good, so any shot is makeable.
Going hard on this one. Almost looks tough.
That was not sure why they swept that one.
Okay.
Leaves both a freeze and actually quite a simple run double now.
Pieliekot klāt, tad viņi var dabūt tuvāk, bet nu.
Just having a bit more separation or being a bit more buried would have left a really difficult angle there for Weltzman, but
Probably not being able to lie shot with a freeze here. But forcing one is fine in this end.
Слушай, а вот так пробить не хочешь? Не-не-не!
Being asked here by third.
Я думаю, удар через гард не будем рассматривать, да? Ну, да. Небольшой тэп, да, чтобы желтый чуть-чуть отошел один. Нам нужно, чтобы он, ну, если фриз, если -1 просто, вообще ничего страшного, то есть отлично. Смотрим на фриз, если будет чуть-чуть сильнее, то окей. Окей, мой был.
Really having quite a discussion here, and I think they're really talking about the weight here, since it was quite heavy on the last one. Wanting to make sure this is, again, just a pressure shot here.
Спокойно. Линия супер! О, линия
Line's
супер!
good.
Куда? В зону говори! Только Игорь! Только Игорь! 14-5!
It's just a question about weight now. This line's excellent, but that's just about as good as he could have gotten that shot. As we can see, his not shot stone, but still leaves either a difficult double or an even, I think, harder tap back just to score 2 here. So that's a That's a great shot.
Еще больше так торчал. Мне кажется, его проще тогда выбить.
The stone is almost fully visible.
Чуть больше он так придет,
Might
ему
be
я
able
немножко
to just
побольше что подвалил.
play a hard shot down there and make it go out.
As long as you can stick your shooter, everything's possible.
Es teiktu, ka mēs
Playing
nedrīkstam
a-
ļaut nozagt.
6-second peel. You'll always have a catcher there.
А, ну ладно,
So-
met bortā.
Jo tad sanāk izlīdzināt.
This I think is actually nice for just drawing for 2.
Maybe just playing through. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's happy with one point here.
Making sure not to disturb anything as it slides, and not sure. That one's hit the boards before it hit the back line, so probably a bit tight, but a null shot.
Team Truxham scoring 1, adding up their lead, now being 4-2, going into the 6th end.
Yeah, and I think Axel that Martin Truxan's first shot in this end really made a big difference. They had possible pressure here to score 3, but ends up with just 1 because they go way too deep with their the stone that ends up freezing there. So just leaving that a bit shorter, and would have had a much better opportunity.
Yeah, I think they missed a bit on the sweeping there. Sweeped a bit on that stone. Getting up a bit too far down the ice.
And of course, Edward Elsman's last stone there really making sure that scoring 2 or possibly even 1 was really difficult. Freezing at almost perfect angle there.
Astoņi, labs. Pats. Nav tik čak. Nav tik labi. Wow. Pats. Viss. Astoņi bija tā kā rezervība bija. Два! 9-0.
Igor here
Whoa.
being asked to put up a corner guard.
О, спокойно. Только валить, если спокойно. Нет. Только валить. Кажется, 5.
And once again, coming home, this seems a bit heavy actually.
Поставь. 3-7, да, 3-7.
Throwing almost top for weight.
Супер.
Deviņi.
Now they're calling this one off. It's just made.
Это 2 будет. 8-5-9. 8-5-9.
Now can see actually Igor Dachenko being called to play a double here.
О.
Quite unusual for a lead to play these kind of shots, but
Костя!
get really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes it. That's a great shot from lead.
Makes it, but there's a big chance of a blank coming here this end. Typically you would want to see some more guards and stones in play here for Team Welsman, being down 2.
And in the 6th end as well. Possibly looking to blank this and the next end as well. And of course, we're cheering now here on the for Oskar Eriksson, Rasmus Vrana, and Kristoffer Sandgren, who's just won a Grand Slam, playing with only 3 players.
9, 10, 10.
Taking it down to the extra end, and Matt Downstone not really being able to do anything, really.
1! О! Игорь! Вали. Игорь! Йо. Ну что такое? Ну, подскинул, рукой не надо. 1-5. Подскинул.
Nu, pielaidi ir dziļā. Sargs nevar būt.
Now
9-0.
they've played almost every game, both these teams. Quite different. Really putting a lot more rocks in play than we've seen here. But finally getting a guard thrown. The 6th end.
Vai.
Actually wanting it to make it to
Jā,
top 4 here.
māju. Jank.
Pagaid, nost! Vienā līnijā.
Sorry.
Vienu reizi. 9. Блин, он опять уходит. Я не могу тут ничего сделать. 9-4, но это импульс туда, да.
We see here a surprising flash. And now really, Martin Troksansi laying just a great setup here to ensure even a force, possibly even a steal here.
Nu tāds tuvais, bet tuvais.
Mēs jau var.
Now throwing this probably quite close to the rings as well.
Otrā! Otrā trešā! Jau ir trešā!
O! Atstāj!
We have overcurling, leaving Team Welsman with same double if they would wish to make it.
Yeah, very aggressive play here from Team Truxans. Choosing to play guard. Not many teams will do that, being up 2. Now the chance for Team Welsman to score a 2 is a lot higher than if they would have just drawn that out to the on the 12 foot to the left side.
Ошибка в гард! Пошире, о! Костя!
We're going hard
we
for
can
Carl on
see-
this one.
Смотри, он только сейчас в линию эту входит.
Can see
10-8.
another flash here.
Но это не то, что не валит. Импульсы туда идут. Надо в
Now,
линию, а туда
I'm not
уходит,
quite
вот
sure,
поэтому
but
не уходит
I
дальше.
think Edward Weltzman is taking very much ice here. I'm quite surprised to see him upset that this shot's missed, because he's calling a normal weight hit, and he's taking almost 1.5 stones of ice.
Nu, nē, tur, nu, tur, bet tur var trīs
Maybe used to
kārtas.
seeing a much softer release on this.
Nu labi, ej. Man kā kaut kā gribēja to sargu, ne?
And here we see Latvian third.
Bet tā tāds.
Probably being called to draw around the center, but that almost looked like a corner guard for a while there.
Bet tas ir rolls. Bet tas nav viegls metiens rolls.
Jā, ok.
Not really sure where to put
Jā,
this
pilns
one.
Baltajā, jā.
Atvērts.
And I don't really think it's a big question. Drawing out to the wing is really quite a safe way.
Šitāds pats spēks gandrīz.
You'll always make sure that
Vien, bišķi vairāk, jā.
Šis man bija
in
vienīgais.
case you have to make a big weight double or peel
yeah.
something out that's frozen, you'll always have 1 stone in the house at least. But I think they're actually going for the steal here.
Es taču nezinu. 12, man 12, es domāju.
Da, aiziet.
Spēks 9, labs!
Viņš stiprāks varbūt. Nevajag, beidz.
Ir, vajag droši.
Spēks labs.
Līnija aba. Buha, buha.
It's not laser weight thrown here.
Lots of sweeping on that one.
Quite well swept. Not to even had line there, I thought, for about half sheet down. It looked like it would nose the center guard, but they did hold that one out quite well.
Tas atkal tas Jānis.
Вес тот же. Игорь! Блин, наехал на что-то. Наехал на что-то.
And this one's gone just
Да,
straight
да,
away.
да, да, да. Держи.
They'll be happy to even hit anything. I think this must have caught something. Looking for evidence of a
1-8.
possible cut there. And that's a really unlucky break as well. Not quite sure what they call there. They call the run back, Axel?
I think they were trying to play the double, actually. Or maybe
So
just hit and roll
first
out.
they play hit on the stone in center and miss by 2 stones, and then they end up missing with 2 stones in the other direction.
Not really their end, but they have 2 stones left. Makes it still possible to score a 2 here.
For sure. Still bunch of rocks in play, albeit not red, but Skip's deuce is always there.
Постановка-то постановка, тейк это тейк. И тейк они тоже, примерно тоже, то же самое, они тоже вкручивают, мы видим. Ты отпустил вообще прям мягко-мягко, он тебя сразу свалил.
Actually surprised to see. I'm not sure if I would have kept the guard here at this point.
Viss ok?
Jā.
10 pēdas apmēram.
Baigi tālo nevajag. No, ja viņš vai... Nulīt, jā, nulīt.
This here is actually called for splitting the center guard in, I think. Which is quite smart play. Of course, the risk being, if you would ever notice this, double move the 2 stones on the center line down. Could leave an easy freeze. Here now, I think they're calling for a freeze here out on the wing. But this one's really overcurling. This is just gone. Ends up a corner guard. It's really just not what they wanted. Now a trick here where that stone ended up, it actually does possibly block draw to the forefoot. So Edward Waltzman here electing to play it from the intern side.
Сколько на 6 постановочка? Думаешь? Даже 8-5? Окей. Окей. 7-5 будет сильно, да? Шутка нам, чтобы в 5 встал. Окей, 8-0.
This is quite a must-make shot here. You can't be light with this one.
Чуть поуже! Да! Да, Костя!
Keepers on it right away.
Давай, Костя! Игорь, куда зону говори,
I'm
Игорь?
not sure if they're actually going for line here because
Давай!
line's quite good.
Давай, тащи!
Just a question about weight now. That's line's great, but they really have to really move this win.
Дальше, надо! Еще!
It's an excellent attempt, but really no match. Just blast that out of there.
Of course, you can't hit it too thin, then it will jam onto the back yellow. But even then, there should be no problem, because they would be lying to yellow.
Yeah, I think actually here
Ну, я
playing
платить-то нет.
super peel here would not hurt you. As long as you can make sure you can hit that red one, you can play any weight you like.
Šitā nevajag. Te der.
Just a chance to play it from the hip here.
Oh, ja.
Just showing.
Whoa! Nost! Guide him!
I think he really turned that one out,
They get contact.
but it spins out, so. Now really, would the center guard be just a tiny bit more to the right on your screen? You would have seen Edward Weltzman being able to play, since he plays from the right hack, being a left-handed player, being able to play that double for blank, but now, of course, not possible.
Mm-hmm. 8-5, да. Да. Линия хорошо! Клир, спокойно! Контроль, парни, контроль! 6 надо! Костя! Контроль, Костя! Костя, давай! Давай!
Really sweeping this far now.
Тащи!
Looks real close.
Давай, сильно! Все.
That's a great shot.
Один красный.
Under tremendous pressure as well.
Мастер-план просто. Окей.
Just showing a
Все, что нужно было, это один
really
взять
quite a
и его
high
сделать.
level play here. Edward Weltzman during pressure shots during the entire playoffs.
Yeah, only scoring one here. We will have a tough road. These next two ends.
So score now 4-3. Martin Truxans versus Edward Weltzman. A quick update here on Sheet C, the latest game. Team Blair forced to take one in the sixth end. Now an even score of... no, sorry. It's 5-3 Hurleman.
2-5!
So Hurleman looking to blank this, the seventh end.
Это 9-9-5. Я думаю, даже 4-0, наверное, можно. Девять, пять. Куда, Костя?
2, 1.
1,5, 2. О, оставь дальний, оставь дальний.
Костя, вали.
Центральная линия, да, Костя, да, валить. Валить, центр линия, центр линия, еще.
Давай.
Очень хорошо. Все нормально.
Касается, я чуть не понял. Вроде да.
This one's in very close to the center line. Not sure if it's touching it. Could come into play now with a no-tick rule.
Of course, the calls being asked to draw, just make sure you have one in the house.
Labs. 6-8, jā.
Три тоже окей. 2,5 лучше.
3. Ну потому что там закрыто, а тут там
Igor
открыто.
Tsenchuk
О, не.
asked to once again
Ну
put
да,
up
да.
a center
Вот,
guard
да.
now, this time quite
толкания.
close to the house.
О, 7-5. Не, 7-5, 8-0.
Пойдем 4, по-моему.
О,
5.
о,
Sweepers
Oh,
indicating this
yeah,
is heavy.
о.
Seems to be
Умирает
slowing down a bit
сам.
now.
Moving
кажется,
closer
4.
towards the slide path, but it looks
4-3.
to be a biter.
Да,
But
Ян, да. Да, давай. Давай, до конца. Окей, нормально.
bit of miscommunication there. Could have put that one down deeper. They would have known it was that heavy a bit earlier. So there's Buchholz.
Četri.
Just a delicate takeout here. And we actually see both leads on this in this final being quite heavy smokers. Quite unusual for curlers, but used to be a thing in the 70s, but maybe some people still think it's a good idea.
Много линий.
0-0.
Только валить.
2.
Trying to put up another center guard here, leaving
This
those
one's
two
hanging out
yellows on the
really wide. Really have to work this one. That's a semi-corner guard almost. Would not, by my definitions at least, not qualify as a center guard. Martin Truxans here really being quite wise just to peel the most dangerous stone, which is the center guard here.
Otru varbūt var paņemt.
Ir ok, ir ok.
Paņem to. Восемь ноль. 7-5, 8-0. Блин, ты его тормозишь? 4-0-5.
Да, Ян! Один! Ян, да! Полтора! Давай, Ян! Два! Надо! Надо ниже этого! Ниже его! Ниже него! Ой, отлично, все, окей.
Костя.
Not at all what they wanted, leaving an easy double here.
Быстрее надо, ты медленнее.
Now, would you say it's possible to maybe clip this a bit too thick?
Yep.
And roll that semi-corner down and jam it on the two yellows there?
Of course it's possible, but not likely, I would say.
Yep, whoa!
This one actually a bit on the thin side, but should spin out.
Kas korners dara?
Okay.
Пять! Шесть окей! Пять идеально!
Окей, я понял. Линия теперь.
Пять!
Я думаю, 7-0.
Вес, по-моему!
Давай, линия!
Линия, да!
Freeze called
Линия,
here.
давай!
Линия!
Estonia third.
Линия!
Давай, Костя!
Линия, Костя,
I
идет!
think this
Костя!
just
Идет!
Костя, давай!
keeps with being
Да! Надо дальше!
a bit too light
Окей,
and not quite
по
making
линии?
it round there.
хорошо.
Значит, больше надо было.
Наверное, надо чуть-чуть было побольше. Ну,
Чуть-чуть,
чуть-чуть
да.
слабее.
Так хорошо шел, да?
Es došu šit labāk, jā.
Giannis Cleaver. Just quite a simple open hit. Just got to be a bit careful here with the curl. Don't want to ever hit this on the inside. Even actually crashing on the corner guard wide would be quite acceptable, but I think this is looking quite okay. There we go. Just a good shot.
Tad viņiem ir mērķis uz, jā, viņi nelēm tur.
Почка тебе, вот!
Okay.
9.
Calling the hit and roll here.
Yeah, and they certainly have the possibility to put the stone right in the pocket. Wow, this is just a lot of weight.
Игорь! Игорь, да!
Игорь, держи!
Gets the nose.
Jā. Bišķīt, lai viņš roliņos punktus tur ierodi.
Viens, Zivit! Bišķi lēnāks!
Šis platāks, platāks!
What a roll.
Not an intended call, but not too bad out there. Welsman calling the freeze now, but
Подожди, у тебя, ты говорил.
Really desperate here not to give up bunch of points.
Чуть-чуть, нет, чуть меньше. Нет, с этой стороны.
Окей.
Ну что, 5,5 надо, зона. Пятерка тоже окей.
Really, I think they, having played latter end of this end,
Но Яна была еще и
to
побольше.
force a blank, but not quite being able to make those shots. So once again, we see Edward Welsman being able to, having to play this, just a really important shot to stay in the game even.
Уже!
Now this looks a bit tight on line. I think he really turned this one in.
Куда идет?
Игорь, говори куда, Игорь?
It's gonna be tight to the guard if it's there.
Линии много!
Oh, it's
Вали!
actually looking quite nice now.
5,5! Вали!
Might be a bit
Не,
heavy.
борется сам!
Выше,
Сам
выше!
нет!
Во, выше, выше, выше,
Сам.
выше! Ну, парни,
just
ну...
a bit deep in the house. Flying shot, but
Восемь.
should be no problems for Martin Struxans. Just go after, follow this one, and push it out.
Of course, you can make this with. Don't need to throw it a hack weight or a board weight. You can just come down to it and tap it back just a bit.
Over at the women's final. Last stone is being played, 5-5. And we have Hürleman drawing for the win and sits right on the
Nu, teiks, tad māju metam tā kā klāt un...
forefoot, I think. And
There we
they
see
take on
handshakes.
the game. Yes.
So that's Team Hurley from Switzerland winning over
Team Blair with 6-5. A real tight game.
It's okay, pielaid
Tur,
tas ir.
Jā. Nē, paplatināt. Viņš jau... Jā, viņi mēs, jā, tur.
Martin Struxans. On his first shot of this 7th end.
Tīram, spēks labs.
Makes this, he'll be lying 4.
Jā, Aivars, tīra. Tīra, tikai, tīra. Wow, nost. Jā, pats. Aizies,
This one certainly looks to be there. It's quite a nice roll as well. That's this really leaves Edward Welsman with few choices what to do here.
Плюс 3. Я думаю, лучше все равно к этому подвести. Это минус 2. Минус 2 это будет у нас 6-3. Ну, как бы какие-то шансы. Это еще надо поставить будет. Давай сюда. Ну, я не, этот вариант точно нет, потому что это даже если идеальный подвоз, это то же самое линия поставь. Какая была?
Не знаю, Эдик.
Точно. Чуть-чуть меньше, я раз уже вышел, да. Туда же подвозим сбоку. Играем на минус 2. 8 был, да? Так же, да, тогда. Что, 8-5? Так же. Окей, хорошо. 8-5, 9-0. 5,5 зона. Сверху туда.
Now, Edward Welsman, final shot of this 7th end.
Линия хорошо!
Drawing just to leave the opportunity.
Да!
7 надо!
to drop 2 here, but this one looks really light. They have to work this one incredibly hard not to give up 5 or 6 points.
Костя, давай!
Oh,
Слабо.
Да, понятно.
По линии,
Чё?
конечно, хорошо было, но...
Чё? Минус 1-0, время сэкономим.
and we see Martin Struxans. Open draw for 5. That's quite a nice shot to be playing actually.
9 uz 8. Nu, 9.
I think we'll see the last end just being possibly played for fun or handshakes after this.
Spēks labs. Tu patelpa, ne? Klāts. Jā. Vajag.
Obligāti 4 pēdās. Jā. Ar acīm mierīgi pāri tējai jau.
And there we go, handshakes. So, it's a big applause here.
Big crowd up here.
And
Nu, malači.
I'd like to congratulate Team Struxans, just showing they have the upper hand and making lots of sort of touchy shots that really gave them the edge in this game. And of course, this end could have ended up a bit different here for Team Weltsman if they just made some shots, but they really didn't have a chance. And
Yeah, Team Struxans have been playing really well this whole tournament, going undefeated and winning this. So very well played.
playing lots of games just with 3 people, so quite impressive there. And just having one player from another team jumping in and playing here in the playoffs. So strong team, and I'd like to thank everyone who's watched this. My name is Johan Enquist, and with me here I have Axel Andelius. And I'd like to welcome everyone back to next year. And signing off. Thanks.
Olaņu farma 50 gadi. Mēs Olaņu farmu nodrošinām ilgtspējīgus veselības aprūpes produktus un pakalpojumus, kas uzlabo mūsu klientu dzīvi un rada vērtību mūsu uzņēmumam. Komanda ir Olaņu farmu grupas dzinējspēks un lielākā vērtība. Mūs vieno gan vēlme palīdzēt cilvēkiem uzturēt un atgūt labu veselību, gan arī rūpes citam par citu. Esam lepni, ka Olaņu farma ir ģimenei draudzīga darba vieta. 50 gadu laikā esam izauguši par nozīmīgu tirgus spēlētāju ar pārstāvniecībām teju 20 valstīs. Lepojamies ar plašu produktu portfeli un gada laikā saražojam vairāk nekā 1 miljardu kapsulu un tablešu. Esam radījuši vairāk nekā 60 gatavo zāļu formas, 25 aktīvās farmacētiskās vielas un 20 starpproduktus. 75% no saražotā eksportējam uz vairāk nekā 50 pasaules valstīm. Šobrīd uzņēmuma fokus ir pārorientēšanās uz top 5 Eiropas valstīm. Tas ir jaunas partnerības, jaunu zināšanu apguve. Ieviesīsim jaunas tehnoloģijas jau esošajās jomās – sirds un asinsvadu, neiroloģiskajā, alerģiju ārstēšanas un antibakteriālajā. Un plānojam sasniegt jaunas virsotnes arī ginekoloģijas, onkoloģijas un diabēta zāļu jomās.
Apsveic Mārtiņu ar iegūto pasaules Curling Touras uzvarētāja titulu posma. Kas bija tie galvenie momenti, kas ļāva triumfēt šodien izslēgšanas spēlē un finālā kopumā?
Mēs ļoti labi spēlējām kā komandā, labu sapratni ar ledu atradām un tiešām labs izpildījums bija un bijām visās spēlēs šodien labāk par pretiniekiem.
Kā kopumā vērtē visu aizvadīto turnīru? Protams, kad uzvarot visās spēlēs ir skaidrs, ka vērtējums kopumā ir pozitīvs, bet no turnīra organizācijas un ledus kvalitātes viedokļa?
Ledus ir ļoti labs, ledus bija mainīgs. Mums arī tā kā grupu turnīrā, lai arī viss uzvaras, bet tā spēles kvalitāte tā gāja kā pa kalniem, gan pa lejām. Jā. Bet prieks, ka uz play-off dienu atradām īsto sapratni un nospēlējām ļoti kvalitīvi.
Un noslēdzošais jautājums, ko no šī turnīra paņemsiet, gatavojoties Eiropas čempionātam, kas jau būs pēc nepilna mēneša?
Vēl mums priekšā ir 2 pasaules tūras turnīri. Jā, tā kā vēl uz bērni brauksim un Prāgu. Metiena izpildījums jāņem līdzi no šīs dienas, konkrēti no šīs svētdienas.
Paldies, Mārtiņ, vēlreiz apsveicu un lai veicās Eiropas čempionātā. Paldies jums.